I actually traded this thing. I got lucky with it. I hate this thing. Made a little bit of money. I traded to Twitter too. Lost a little bit of money.
Yep.
But this Baba has, there's some decent wood coming into this name.
Yeah.
And this could be, again, it's not going to go up every day, and I'm sure there are going to be days here where it looks like it's going to go and fizzle out. I mean, it's Baba, for Christ's sake. But, this might be one of those type names that run all the way to earnings that you might be able to take advantage of,
Yeah, I am currently long the 82 August calls, so I'm pretty much in the money, and what they've been buying on the Baba is in the money, at the money. Nobody's really going that far out. There's some 85 Octobers that got bought today, a good like mill and a half or something. So there really are some players out here, and if you notice today, it's not surprising that it hit like basically one of the highs for 2016. So, it's not surprising you got all that activity there today. People are repositioning on this particular name, and, do we get some upside from here? I think so. The IPO price was $68 on this thing, and where it traded once it actually came out was like 90 and change, like $89 and $90 or something like that. And then if you notice that big rally right there, that was on, you guys remember this shit? That was on, you remember the Singles Day when nobody knew what it was, but it was just that one selling day, just like Amazon Prime has. It was that one big day to just sell everything on Alibaba, and everybody was so hyped up off it. And boom, it just never, ever, ever, ever came back from there. That was disgusting. That was so disgusting.
Yeah, and you know what's funny about Baba? I think that might have been one of the last swing trades I took back then before I started solely focusing on day trading. This thing was a huge winner for us. At the time I was on Twitter, and what happened was Baba just started trading options. The company comes public, then after a bit they released that, they start trading options, and immediately, the first couple of days this thing started trading options, sweepers just tattooed it right into that Singles Day. You had the news that all the big shots, Tepper and all those hedge fund guys were just loaded the boat on this thing. They love this thing, and then ironically hit a brick wall.
And 2-3 months later, Jack Ma came on CNBC, or it wasn't CNBC, maybe it was an interview somewhere, and he was like, I shouldn't have taken the company public. He was like, that was the worst idea ever. It's too much scrutiny. I can't do whatever I want to do. And he was just like, the worst thing I've done is taking this company fucking public. That shit was hilarious.
Yeah, and I remember like it was yesterday. It was just on fire, like sweep after sweep. And, this is a weekly, so it doesn't even do it justice. But it was like a month of just this thing just flying, And again, those are the good old days. It's been the complete opposite ever since. And the one thing I will say, put it this way, if we weren't in the earnings season and I saw this Baba flow, it would be really impressive, okay? But it's not, and it's earnings season, but you bring up a good point. Every earnings season we see some Baba call buyers, but they're usually the guys who are buying, 10 points out of the money. Remember, like we see all those Baba lotto bets. We're not seeing that. We're seeing some big wood, and what I mean by that is some real money behind these bets. So that's got to be a good thing. And like I said, what you should be focused on if you want to play this thing is up till numbers, and then you come up with a game plan, to protect your ass.